Well, since I'm thinking about it and it just finished like an hour ago, I'm just going to give some second first impressions. Now I know what you're thinking. Second first impressions? Lol, what? Well, the first episode of Puella Magi Madoka Magica just aired in English online on nikoniko.com, which is the US version of Nico Nico Doga, which is a basically the Japanese YouTube, but I mean it's not like they don't have Japanese YouTube on YouTube. It's just Nico Nico Doga gets a lot more use, as far as I know. I know it has a big following and a pretty big community, so whatever. Anyways, they decided to Aniplex anyway decided that they would just do a preview first episode in the English dub for Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, as I usually call it, because that's what I grew up knowing it as. Well, grew up. Yes, I'm now suddenly in my 40s, and when the show started airing, I was in my 20s, and now they're bringing it to the U.S. finally. Whew, man, how time has flown. Anyways, I'm just going to give impressions on what I think about the character voices and their casting choices. And I'm going to turn off all, "Oh my god, the job sucks, you gotta watch in Japanese, it's so much better in Japanese," because I know people that are like that, and they're creepy, and they scare me, and I don't understand the entire point of obsessing over a language the majority of them don't understand. "Oh, but I understand Japanese, eat a dekimasu when I eat." Yeah, no. Anyways, probably gonna have to lower the volume on that because it's kind of loud, at least on the Audacity things. That's what I'm looking at. I'm probably going to give you guys like a picture or something to look at, so woo. Anyways, I'm going to start with the titular character, Madoka. I actually think the voice is pretty good. I don't know exactly if it's perfect, but I mean, it is only the first episode, so as time goes on, I'm pretty sure it'll get better. That's what people don't seem to understand. They gotta kind of get into the roles for dubs. I understand that they do get time to practice and everything, but it's their first time doing the voice, so it's going to be a little shaky at first. It's like that with most American cartoons in general, just because most people aren't used to doing voice acting. And from what I hear, I know it's probably not completely correct, but in Japan, voice acting is taken a little more to the level of stars and actors and stuff in the US. But for the most part, the voice is fitting, and it's not bad at all. Now, Sayaka. Holy crap, they nailed this one. I honestly have to say, I think Sayaka's voice is the best one in the dub so far. I am honestly not even joking here, because even though Sayaka isn't necessarily my favorite character, they did a very good job with her voice. I'm just, for a first episode to have that much personality and character, that's amazing. It's almost like the Angel Beats dub, but not all the characters are quite as good as the Angel Beats dub. Let's see. Mommy. She didn't talk a whole lot, but I suppose it was passable. I mean, I'm not exactly expecting perfection. I mean, even in the Japanese version, there's stuff that I thought could have been said a little better, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I speak Japanese, but I know that it's not exactly perfect no matter what language it's in, especially since Mommy only had, like, a couple of episodes, if I'm not trying to spoil anything here. She just didn't show up that much. How about that? That way I'm not spoiling anything. And then people are going to start inferring things that they haven't seen it already. So, Homura's voice is kind of awkward sounding. I really don't know how they're going to pull it off for later episodes, but I'm going to hold my hopes up because I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I'm definitely going to watch through some episodes in English when I eventually get my Blu-rays. I'd rather get the whole series on Blu-ray at once instead of buying volumes, he says as he's staring at his Squid Girl Volume 2 for the first season and 2 volumes for DVD. And now they're bringing it out on Blu-ray, which makes me kind of mad because I wanted it on Blu-ray. Anyways, Kyubei's voice was good for the most part, but I don't think it has the same creepy context as the original Japanese voice did. I don't know, I just kind of got a chill down my spine every time I heard Kyubei talk in Japanese. But maybe that's not supposed to be the case. I don't know exactly. I'm a little torn overall in the series. It's definitely great, but I don't know. I need to watch it again to make sure I can form a second opinion. But for the most part, the English dub is good. It is a lot better than most English dubs. Most English dubs are monotone robots who have no emotion in their voice and they talk like this and they don't know anything that's going on and they try to sound like they're having emotion, but they're not even trying. They're just doing it for a quick paycheck because honestly, who's going to watch the English dub anyway? Which is very common in English dubs, which is unfortunate. Which is. Speaking of witches, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't remember from this episode. I guess it's been a while since I watched the first episode, because I watched the first episode pretty much a year ago when it was still airing in Japan, but I kind of watched Madoka all over the place because I never wanted to finish it. That's the way I am with anime usually. I'm just slow on everything, and not just anime either. I still haven't finished Freakazoid, even though I bought the seasons quite a while ago, and I just never got around to finishing season 2 yet. But that's another story. Overall, I would definitely say that the dub is very watchable, and they could definitely put it on TV for people to watch if they wanted to. So hopefully they'll do that if they want to. I don't know exactly what channel would take up on that offer, but I'm sure one of them would somewhere along the line. As far as other characters, I can't really comment on them because they're minor characters and they don't really have a whole lot going on for them, and they're not going to be showing up too often. So overall, good dub. As far as the whole story elements go and everything, I guess it's interesting enough. I know people in the live stream chat were all looking forward to the second episode and stuff, I think. And for the most part, it got a 78% positive feedback on Nico Nico, or like 80% because there was only 2 other ratings that you could give it. But for the most part, I'd say that I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of it again, and maybe not so far spaced out. Anyways, that'll be it for this video. I was going to squeeze in my first impressions of Black Rock Shooter, but I'm just going to wait until I watch episode 2, which I don't know exactly when that's going to be airing. I think it probably already aired, and it should be on nikonico.jp sometime soon. But for now, that's going to be it. I need to watch some more winter stuff so I can make my proper winter impressions video, even though it's kind of late, but hey, better late than never, right?